Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 in a series of videos showcasing my analysis on the US Presidential Inaugural addresses. Wow, that's a mouthful. Today we're going to get into sentiment analysis, so let's get into it right now. The dashboard I will be showing is linked below, so feel free to try it out yourself. As you can see here, there's a lot of talk about sentiment analysis as well. So let me give you a quick overview on what sentiment analysis is. So I had written a blog about this on my website, and this just gives you some visuals of what sentiment analysis is. So in sentiment analysis, you pass it a sentence. It can be any sentence. So I passed in all the presidential inaugural address sentences, and the algorithm, the AI algorithm, is going to try to classify it as either positive, neutral, or negative. So you can see some examples here. So, very positive, that's awesome, have a great day. Very negative, the Browns still suck. Things like that. So I'm leveraging a service from Microsoft that provides this. There's a lot of different options available. We won't go into those details, but I'm leveraging a Microsoft Azure service. So I have an instance in Azure, and I'm passing basically my text through an API call, and I get the sentiment analysis and several other things back in return. So that's a quick overview of sentiment analysis, and that's what the heart of this dashboard is based on, is measuring the sentiments of what the president spoke. So you can see here, the Republicans have a slight edge in positive sentiments, and on the other end, the Democrats are slightly more negative based on the filters and all that I've set in recent years. Most positive versus most negative presidents. So Jimmy Carter, percentage-wise, is the most positive president. And if you hover over that, you can actually see the words that were classified that way. Richard Nixon, surprisingly, is number 2 on the list in recent years. So he had a lot of positive sentiments to say. And most negative presidents on recent times, Barack Obama. And let's just look a little bit at that. So the enemy was advancing. The snow was stained with blood. So yeah, a lot of negative sentiments were there. So next I'm going to walk through this next option, which is all the president trends. So this is kind of laying all of them out, all the presidents out at once. Very simple filtering. So you can kind of scroll through, and you kind of can get a sense, very quickly on, which presidents were more positive versus negative. If I scroll down, or if I change this filter, you'll see, more recent presidents. So it's kind of just gives you kind of in a glance, and, big picture, positive versus negative. So you can kind of glance right here and kind of see that Jimmy Carter right here holds up that this was the most positive. And looks like John F. Kennedy, I know he had a decent number of negative sentiments as well. So it looks like based on this filtering, JFK would be the most negative. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you'll play around with the dashboard yourself. The link will be below. And if you need help with your reporting or analytics, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Head to our website at integritydi.com to learn more. Thanks, everyone.